So my name is Earl Kelly. I'm with EK3 Technologies, and I'm the owner. Our customers are using all kinds of different SaaS tools that include Dropbox. They use Microsoft Office 365 is a big one. Google Drive. We also have Slack. We've got Teams. QuickBooks Online. QuickBooks is pushing people to move from desktop to online, so that's another one that's coming up. You name it, and somebody is using it. We're seeing a lot of desktop applications that are turning into SaaS, right? So the client was using a client-server type of application, and next thing you know, we're advised that they're moved to more of a SaaS platform. And so every day there's another SaaS application that comes out that we need to be cognizant of and say, what are we looking at, and are we monitoring that? Shadow IT is one of those things that as an MSP we battle every day, and it's because we have people that come in who are smart, and the bring your own device has been I think one of the issues that has brought this on, because people understand that they have tools that they like. So Shadow IT is really coming in and using a tool that you like that's different from the standard tool. So if your office is using a standard tool that is OneDrive, right, or SharePoint, and you come in and you're like, I don't like either of those, but I would like to use Dropbox, right? Well, or Evernote, or any SaaS application that is Shadow IT, because that person thinks that they know better than you do. And then with your tool, we're able to actually see what they're using and then figure that out. Augmentt gives us a pane of glass to look into a client's environment and see what applications are being used and what that looks like, and gives us a report on who's using it and how long they're using it, and in general, is this something they're using every day? Did they use it once for a client? Or what other applications are being used? So in the next 5 years, I see our industry moving into more of a regulatory compliance. So making sure that clients are compliant with all of the regulations that come down when it comes to SaaS and just software in general, right? So we need to make sure that they're protected from cyber threats, and they need to understand what those cyber threats are, and that we have the tools to fix those. Oh man, so that happened in March of 2020. We had 1 week where we were just like, everyone's moving to a hybrid. So it really has kind of taken the bring your own device and just put it on the front burner. And now a workplace is no longer defined by where that company is. It's actually defined by wherever that person is, and how we're figuring that out. And is it a company piece of equipment? Is it a regular employee-owned laptop, right? We also had to move into different spaces to make that happen. So we've moved more people to OneDrive and SharePoint. We've moved more people to using remote desktop tools. We've moved more people into voice over IP. So we've seen now that even in our working environment, we have a 3-day in the office work week and a 2-day work week at home. And as an owner, I actually saw that those 2 days that no one's in my office are like my best days, because I can just focus on what I need to get done. So to enhance security, I think MSPs need to make sure that they have the right tools to monitor what's going on in their environments, because your clients are not going to tell you. Installing Augmentt gave us this great window into things that we didn't even know were happening. And so we were able to pull up reports and be like, hey, did you know that this particular employee has Dropbox? And I say Dropbox because that's the biggest one we come across, because it's the most popular. And then that leaves the question with the employer as to why is this person putting stuff on Dropbox, right? And what are they using it for? One of the awesome things that happened when we moved to Augmentt is Augmentt gives us the ability to take an untrained user or an untrained tech and go in and make changes into an environment, whether it's reset a password or update information in AD. All of that can be done at Augmentt without having to teach them how to go into AD and do that, so they can just log in. The other thing it did is you gave us a great report on what we needed to lock down in Microsoft to make sure that all of their scores look good. And you gave us that there's a scorecard in there, and we can actually go in and say, not only do we need to fix this, but we can press a button and you'll fix it for us. So that's even better. And a fight between a grizzly bear and a silverback gorilla. Wasn't that a Discovery Channel show? I'm going to go with grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.